That's very, very important. Now, okay, so let me ask you this: you have these 4 programs, or actually technically 5, with the obesity
Right.
drug. How do you how do you choose like which programs that you to pick up? How do which is it like it's an opportunistic approach? Like what's the strategy behind it? And are you going to add more programs
Yeah, I
in
don't
the
see
future?
us adding more programs right now. I mean, our goal right now is we've got a really great pipeline. How do we monetize what we have, right? How do we know which programs to allocate dollars to? And we started a subsidiary wholly owned by the company called Marival.ai. So we use Marival.ai, which is wholly owned by Hoth Therapeutics, put the programs all into an AI database that we kind of use NVIDIA for that. And we say, okay, here are the programs. Which ones need these dollars? Which ones give us closest to patient data? Which one have the most advanced studies that are there? And then I kind of allocate the dollars that way. So in my
Okay.
mind, the way I look at it using Marival AI, which is, like I said, wholly owned by us, I look at it and I say, okay, I can take H2001 because I've got the most animal data on it. That puts me in the clinic right away, gives me the best shot with the FDA to move forward and get to patients. We're there. We're in the clinic today, right? We're treating patients in a phase 2. I say
Okay.
HT kit, hey, I need to do one more study before I can get into humans and show how worthwhile this drug is. So I'm using the different components in front of me that we have. And hey, AI is one of them. I'm not going to not use it because it's something that's new to the biotech space.
Yeah, yeah. No, so it's a game changer. Okay, it's a complete game changer. So basically, okay, so there's a real so you have again with these programs, so it's a real data-driven approach that you take, and the AI really does it for you pretty much. Or turbocharges.
It
Yeah.
definitely helps us and helps us balance what would give us the best type of returns for the company and for
Mm.
investors.
Right. I mean, that's the key thing because essentially you're like this the same job as you were doing before. You're basically a portfolio manager, right? You're allocating capital towards picking the best bet
Correct.
essentially.
Correct.
So and okay, no, very interesting. Okay, so we went through the products. You have a bunch of catalysts in place. Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Looking long term, assuming I usually, it's funny. I usually ask these questions. I just realized to non-biotech companies, but the question I ask is, what will the company look like, 2-3 years from now? But with biotech, you never know. I mean, like if you get good data, it could be. But let's say
Yeah,
the
you
way
never
you
know
and
2 years from now whether we're bought or not by somebody who wants to own us, right?
yeah.
So
So what's if everything goes right though? What's your vision for Hoth? 2 years out.
yeah, I think the vision really is we get results more for HG001, shows the efficacy of the program, the safety of the program, and the need by patients. Category killer, new drug, nothing on the market currently for that. That's something that is a huge opportunity for any player in the space. HT kit, I think getting into the human trial in the next 12 months lays a foundation for a drug that, as you mentioned, $1 billion opportunities. Well, like I said, a competitor got bought for $9 billion recently. There's preclinical folks that have been bought for, hundreds of millions or with payouts over $1 billion. So I think in the next 12 to 24 months, the company looks dramatically different because we have tons of human data. We are in a study on more than just one drug. 2 to 3 drugs are going to be in a clinical trial.